Welcome to what many call the greatest setting in college football. Husky Stadium in Seattle settled nicely between the Cascades and the Olympic Mountains, and it doesn't get much better or much louder than this. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Washington Huskies. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Washington likely to try to boot it deep to get things started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Smashes through the tackle. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So UCLA's offense takes the field. And here's the man they rally around, and he has earned that type of respect, David.
You dang right. You earn it by doing it, and he's done it at such a high level. Everyone believes in this young man, and Palmer, there's a reason why.
You're right, David. He's been in the big moments, and he's won the big games. This guy delivers when the game is on the line.
Caught in the backfield, it's Harden. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Bruins want to move quickly. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires into traffic, picked off. Never really got that return cranking, but the offense is set up at the 30.
And that right there is a huge reason why this team has a winning record coming into this game. Their defense takes the ball away. And here on the opening drive, you see the athleticism in the back end of the defense, picking it off and putting it in great field position for their own.
Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Quick completion to the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They ran it on first down, now on second. The give to the tailback. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this third and short. Back to pass, it's Rodgers. Makes the grab on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Huskies will have it 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter play. Works his way ahead for about 3. It's down at the 8. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Relentless, tough running, gets it down to the 4. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. He'll throw on third down. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies!
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense, seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You can tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah, and the coaches did a good job on the sideline there, just talking to the young quarterback and making sure he's able to turn the page, calm him down, to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some trust in him, maybe get the ground game going, help around him a little bit with the system.
The Bruins will hustle to the line. Some programs just seem to be built for a great passing game. The patron saint of Bruin passers is Troy Aikman.
And honestly, Reese, it makes me think of the UCLA blue, the sweet uniforms with the gold, just quarterbacks looking sweet, but now DTR looking the part, being the part.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. And the defense gets to the quarterback. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Got his man. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. And the Bruins have their offense in high gear. On the move. Trucks through the defender. Really nice, patient job to find some running room by this junior. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Taking it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense.
And that pass is intercepted. Couldn't find much breathing room to return it, but the interception has this offense in business at the 27.
Man, I feel for this quarterback. I've been there before. I mean, you're playing at night. It's super cold. It's going to be hard to execute these passes. That one got away from the QB, and he throws a pick.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got him downfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Bruins want to pick up the tempo. Run in the red zone. It's Harden. Delivers the contact. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, UCLA! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Lining up for the PAT. Bangs it through for an extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Kansas State looked like a serious force in what can only be described as a dominant win. This is a program that's won before, and they might just add some more hardware before this year is out. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way, but I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Part of the DNA of the Washington offense has been a guy who can get it done with his arm.
And just finding a guy that makes everybody around you better, that can make the right decisions, that can highlight your skill positions. That's what get the Washington fans going crazy, going nuts, and that's when they have those great football teams.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. They'll ride the running back and leave him with him. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll try to get it through the air. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Using the quick game. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Back to throw, it's Garbers. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. They'll try to get the first through the air. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. And the Bruins send out the punt unit. Gets the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Got it in the middle, it's Latu. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Wadded up in a bunch. Looking to throw on 2nd down.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Got a man. It's Boston. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. He wants to throw it again. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and 1 play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Second down now after the sack. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Makes the grab down the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They'll immediately call timeout. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And more yards after contact. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Finds his tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. This is not a straight-on kick, a 42-yarder from the right hash. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And with that, they've taken the lead. That late-in-the-half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? And it's been said football is a game of inches, and guess what? Based on the comparison between 3rd down conversion rate today and the average yard per play, how can you argue that? I mean, the low-lying fruit is to look at some of the explosive plays we've seen and panic. But really, this game is going to come down to which team is more efficient when they have the ball and how they play when it matters most. With that said, let's send it back to our guys inside Husky Stadium.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Second down coming up. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Grabs it at the 25 in stride, and he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Huskies.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cover the final 54 yards with the explosive play in the passing game for 6. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They are trailing by 10 here, Jesse, but this is a type of team that seems comfortable in an offensive shootout.
You got to hold serve at this point, right? You got to drive the field, put some more points up on the board. Yeah, they just scored. You can answer that now and keep this thing close, David.
And I think you're used to that as offense. Like, football is so fast-paced now, and you score so quickly, it's not that big of a deal to get down.
Oh, it's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
As a defender, you dream about those big hits. You work hard on it in practice, closing space, getting close, and just sticking that guy and causing the fumble.
A first down for the offense. He wants to throw. Gets it out fast. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Looking for a gap. It's Coleman. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And how about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback, do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on second and long. Running back searching for a hole. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. This is a third and long. To throw, it's Rodgers. Trying to get to him. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just trot him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. Coming out with it, it's Jones. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They coughed it up on that last drive, but the defense really bailed them out, holding him to a field goal, Jesse.
Yeah, and I think the offense kind of got away from their identity a little bit on that last drive, David. They got to kind of get back to doing what they do.
Yeah, and hold on to the football. I mean, defense just did their job. Stopped them, held them to a field goal, limited the damage. Now it's time for the offense to get the momentum going again.
Wants to throw on first down. He's got his man. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up. On second down, they'll take to the air. They're bringing heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Another incompletion on third down. And the Bruins will punt it away on fourth down. This will be a second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Looking to pass, it's Rodgers. Finds his man. Really nice job there by both guys, the throw and the catch, to work that defense and get the first down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out.
Delay of game, offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Here's the snap, looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass, as it just never developed. Now on second down after the short completion. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He'll just throw it away, and it'll be 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Florida is currently trailing in this one, but I'm old enough to remember the comeback Danny Werfel led in 1995 to beat Tennessee. So don't rule anything out here today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to LSU. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got his man on the right. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Back to pass, it's Garbers. It's complete to the left. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He's looking for a man on second down. Throws to the wideout. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They want to just keep throwing it. Got a man. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Quarterback wants to throw on second down. Finds his man. It's Sturdivant. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Looking to throw for it. Finds his man down the middle. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. On second down, looking again to throw. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force them into a field goal try. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. And the incomplete pass turns the ball over on downs. On first down, here comes this offense. They'll try the run. Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Timeout call by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Here's the handoff. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. Quick timeout call by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. On third and short, they keep it on the ground here. Timeout call by the defense, 29 seconds to go.
And that's a great sign for this offense because this year we know there's been a little bit of inconsistency, and I think the biggest problem has been third down. Right there, nice job executing, running the ball, picking up the first, and keeping this drive alive.
All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.